What's up everyone, my name's Haku and welcome y'all to a new Lulok Project World Champion video on my channel. As you can already see in the home screen and from the layout, we're back with another how to train video. In the spotlight for today will be inimitable mimicry Ryo Mikage. Ryo is a character that I primarily would not advise free-to-play players to train. Because what Ryo does is he's so important in the friend support slot for the current point of the game that it would almost be a waste to train him, because you can't use his amazing supporting capabilities, mainly being special training rate up and those 70% special lecture bonus, as well as giving a great balance of cards with dribbling and the exercise machine. That's essentially every stat in the whole game except for intelligence covered with only his cards. So I wouldn't really advise you to train him, but I've seen a lot of people want to train Ryo. I've seen a lot of people ask me how to train Ryo and to do a video on him. So here we are. I think I've gone over Ryo's passive often enough in the previous videos, feel free to check them out. He actually completes the Team V trio, which will have been my first 3 videos on the global version as well. So let's go into the level 50 comp I will prepare for him. So the first slot in the level 50 comp, looking at Ryo, we can see what he wants as a character is technical, speed, and physical. So those are gonna be the 3 stats we will try to focus on. Yeah, so let's go over the level 50 team real quick. An inevitable asset once again is Kaoru Mitoma. As of right now, with only Ryo, Bachira, and him in the game being able to provide dribble cards, he is pretty much a must for every dribble comp, and he's a pretty good asset to round up every single comp as a whole due to getting practice match bonus early. He actually works even better with the Ryo on level 100, but why that is we will get to later, although it goes into the same direction as why you would use him on Nagi. Although here, he can get to use even better since Ryo does scale with physical. So the Ultra Shuttle Run card can come in handy if you have him level 65. He does not have this black card on level 50. He has it on level 65. So if you do have him unlocked, you need 1 copy from Gacha for that. And then farm all of his shards from the rivalry battle. You should easily be able to do it. The second support in this team is inevitably going to be Bachira, but in this case you will want to look for Bachira on the friend list, for level 100 friend Bachira. And why that is because you absolutely need him to be level 100. With Mitoma out of the question, since he does not have lecture bonus at all, Bachira is essentially the only real character targeting dribbling, or technical rather. With both his cards and his abilities, a whole match bonus as well to complete Mitoma, only 20% less than a maxed Mitoma would have. Training bonus, which is overall great, especially for players like Ryo, having multipliers on multiple stats, in this case speed, physical, and technical all equally, that will all benefit from the training bonus, as well as providing a 35% special lecture bonus, which is obviously not as good as Ryo's, but it's still solid, you'd still not really want to miss it, as well as the lecture rate up, making it very probable for Bachira's cards that spawn to turn into special lectures, which is essentially what we want, or what we will try to get even early on. The next level 50 support I'd advise you to get is already in the comp. It's Gagamaru. Ryo scales with physical. He's a great physical support. We know that already. He has special training rate up on level 50. Great asset. If you do have him on level 65, just like Mitoma, he has this Ultra Shuttle Run card that we definitely will be making use of. But even if you don't, just him boosting physical alone will help a lot with getting physical from practice matches in combination with the match stats of characters such as Mitoma or max level Bachira. His skill level up also isn't bad, although it doesn't contribute too much in game. And the next character we want to pick is already in here as well, coincidentally. It's actually Raichi. Why Raichi? Well, firstly, he boosts technical and physical both on level 50 already. I know his passives on level 50 generally aren't great since he only has stat boosting passives, but two of those are stats that we want to focus on with Ryo anyways. The exercise machine as well comes in handy, combines well with Gagamaru to make sure he gets some solid stats on physical. Thanks for the cheer on Mika's account. Thanks once again, quick shout out to Mika for providing me your account once again. But yeah, just generally the exercise machine mainly boosts physical, then boosts stamina, and then gives a little bit of speed as well. So just like the dribble card, there are secondary speed buffs, which aren't bad, especially if you combine him with the likes of Mitoma, Gagamaru, and friend Bachira. And the last support, obviously we cannot use Ryo to train Ryo, so we'd have two options here. The first one would be level 1 Chigiri, the first version. However, please listen to me about this. Only use this Chigiri if you have him level 65. If you do not have him level 65, if you do not have this additional dribbling training unlocked, if you don't have this additional training technical ability unlocked, he's not going to do much. He's not gonna do much on level 50. All he does there is match bonus. And do you know who surpasses V1 Chigiri in match bonus? That's right. This Chigiri right here. He's already better with practice matches on level 50 even. He has about the same value as level 85 V1 Chigiri. So if you want to put Chigiri in here for some more speed buffs, use the V2 one unless you have the V1 on level 65 and the V2 on level 50. Now another option if you don't have either of those would probably be maxed Freesagi, but make sure he's level 100 just so you can get as much of his passives in as possible. He has match bonus, so he's just gonna be there mainly to give some more stats through matches, boost stamina a little bit, and just provide black tiles if possible, even if they don't really go with what Ryo wants. So I'd call it more of an emergency solution, I think. And instead, you could also use, if you're eager on having someone else in, Zantetsu. I think I'm gonna put Zantetsu in here because firstly he has match bonus as well, so he matches Chigiri, and then he has training speed boost up and training physical boost up, which means he boosts two stats passively that Ryo wants. So there's no reason to not take him. He has the speed card. If you have him on level 65, he gets the exercise machine card, combining even better with Raichi and Gagamaru. So yeah, Zantetsu is definitely not a bad pick at all. Now for the SSRs, it's just gonna be a bit obvious. We can't skip the Gagamaru SSR in this one. It's the best possible SSR in the game as of right now for Ryo, since it caters to both speed, physical, and dribbling. It has great abilities overall, match bonus early on, has the technical boost early on. If you have it on level 60, you will already have the special lecture bonus unlocked, which is very, very nice. And if you have it higher than that, you even get the physical boost as well. So it's pretty much irreplaceable for Reo here. Now the Kunisagi SSR is an interesting choice here, because you can see if you have it on level 60, I would still pick it. Simply because it has lecture rate up, special lecture bonus, and special training rate up, which are the 3 most important passives in the game right now, all on level 60. Has them all unlocked already. You definitely don't want to miss that. Now, you can go with Anri if you want to expand on the speed sector for a bit. She also has special training rate up and lecture rate up on level 50, which is very nice, and get special lecture bonus later on. But if you don't want to use Anri or Kunisagi, you can either opt for Unchained, although Unchained, to be honest with you, is not worth using before level 65, because if you don't get that black card and that training bonus in, it doesn't really have anything we really want. Can people stop sending Mikage cheers? Fucking hell, it's always when I'm recording as well. Other options would be my monster, because at least it caters more to technical. It's not bad. If you have it on level 60, it already has lecture rate up. If you have it on level 65, you can get the full shuttle run as well. So you can opt between using one of those as well. By the time this video comes out, there will have been 2 more SSRs released. One with Rin on the cover and one that should have Nagi, Bachira and Isagi on the cover, as they are walking to the second selection as a team. The Rin card is one that can be used as well, since it will cater some more to physical, as far as I'm aware, also introducing the red tile, which we'll talk about in a future video when the time is ready. But for now, that is about it. Now let's look at the level 100 comps for the whales. Also, the combo effects, once again, some special training rate up between Reo and Zantetsu, between Reo and Raichi, Anri and Raichi, and some more match bonus through Gagamaru and his SSR, as well as the technical and speed boost between Bachira and Mitoma. Let's look at level 100. We're not gonna do much different. Bachira level 100, I've talked about this, he's a must. Actually, we're not even going to change that much. If possible, I would really like a friend Zantetsu here, because Zantetsu on level 100 could be really nice. But aside from that, I think we're mainly just going to go with the same comp. With Gagamaru on level 100, Gagamaru here can be substituted with Zantetsu. If you have Zantetsu on level 100, you can use him instead of Gagamaru, or you can use him instead of who we will select as our friend support today, which is gonna be Hyoma Chigiri, the fastest kick version. We could go with the Rin as well. Well, Nagi has match bonus, so I don't really want that. He doesn't have much to offer aside from that as well, although he does boost speed and technical. So you can definitely think about using him as a friend if you want to. He will do much, but he's still a more match bonus focused unit, which especially in a full level 100 comp is not exactly preferable. We could think about Rin as well, but his training cards are Blue Lock Man, Shot Practice and Mental Imagery Training, as well as his stat boosts being Kick and Intelligence, which Reo does not scale with at all. So we're just gonna go with Chigiri, expand on that speed sector a little bit, get some more match bonus in, and just see how far we can get with this. Once again, for the whales here, you could, instead of Gagamaru, you could think about Zantetsu. You could obviously think about, goddammit, can people stop sending Mikage cheers, please, while I'm recording? Fucking hell. You could think about Kunigami as well, since he boosts physical, has lecture rate up and special lecture bonus. Kunigami level 100 is a bit of an underappreciated unit. However, you have to keep in mind that he doesn't really provide any favorable cards that Reo would want. And Barus just also boosts physical, has special training rate up, has as his level 100 ability special lecture bonus and lecture rate up, so you can think about him as well. But I think Gagamaru and Shigiri in these two slots are suited much better. Now let's go into the run. I've talked way too much about the comp already. Let's go in and see how much we go. I hope we were still able to pick up some things throughout all of my yapping that I just did. I got told to try and make the videos a bit more educational, to explain a bit more, so I hope I did that well. Now here this is an interesting choice once again, because we could either start with that 200 technical card going into dribbling training, which is essentially what we want, but then we have 500 base stats on intelligence here, so I'm just gonna go with that card for now. 120%, of course, couldn't have been anything else. And how many people are sending cheers to Mikage? What the hell? Stop! God damn it. Moving on, we've got a black card here. I think I'm gonna take it because, even though it's not Chigiri's, because it doesn't... It's not bad to get the card levels up, especially through black cards, and best condition isn't really that problematic for us, that we should definitely rest, even though I'm not a big fan of best. Personally, same goes for this. Dribbling training black one, 160%. Really far from optimal here. But it's alright, we're just racking up card levels as well. As you might have noticed, black cards give way more card level than gold cards do. Ooh, and this is a really good card. I think I'm gonna pick that. Really good stats on that thanks to Reo and Raichi. 200% card level of dribbling training. Goes to level 2. Still a questionable start though, I must say. We're still just gonna go with it right away. We're not gonna reset too much. It's just about showing what the comp generally can do. We break here as there's no good card, although the training field is probably not gonna do much. Picking the Bachira dialogue option here because I want some technical. Oh, we even got to extreme, that's nice. Now, the best card to take here, we could do a revenue match as well, but I'm just gonna go with the exercise machine card because we have a lot of physical support in here over the likes of Gagamaru and Raichi, as well as the Gagamaru SSR. So these three cards up front here are the ones we want to look at especially. And this is gonna be one of the rare cases where we pick a gold card over a black one, because those stats just seemed way more worth instead of upgrading on the non-lecture. Black card, take a look at this dialogue by the way. Control is the one that gives you the gold skill from Mitoma if you select the blue dialogue option, which once again brings us to the reason why you want to always pick blue for a safe option. And I think the cards are so bad that we're gonna go into the powerful opponent, because even if we lose, we'll get a solid amount of stats. I'm really sorry for all those Windows noises. I sadly cannot do anything against it. It's just literally people sending Mika cheers and the BlueStacks getting notifications, as I'm not recording this over my phone. Obviously, I'm recording it on my PC using BlueStacks 5 as an emulator. We lost the practice match sadly, but it's alright. We'll still get to the tipped goal either way. I don't think we want to do a revenue match here. We're gonna take the Ultra Shuttle Run card. 180%. The card level goes up. I've gotta say, this run is really not going well as of right now. Lots of low percentages. I don't think we've seen a single above 300%, and now this is an interesting dilemma. But I think we want to go with the dribbling training here because again, the favorite stats are all in here. And the total stats, if we add all of them up, this should be around 150, 220, 530, 540. Well, this over here has around 520, so I think we even get more stats from this one. 250%, nice. And we move on. Now this is a more interesting pick. And even though there's no supports on here, you might want to call me stupid. I'm gonna take the black dribbling training. We're gonna hit the tip goal by taking this card either way. 400% even, and this is the important thing. We got the dribbling training to level 3, which is the main reason why I took this card over the one with 3 supports on it. Because now we'll just generally get way more cards and possibly better RNG from dribbling trainings as well. And with no lectures, no good stats on any of those gold cards. For whale standards, keep in mind this is a whale account. Lots of level 100s, we're not training with level 50s. For a free-to-play level 50 player, this would be pretty nice. We're gonna take a break here. Awakening, let's go! Okay, that's awesome. Okay. And we have to hope that we're able to make the most out of this awakening, because I'm not really happy with how the first phase went. We're barely on 25,000. If we got some better RNG amongst all those black cards, we would have been around 35k probably by now. Maybe 40k, but I don't want to speculate too much. I prefer to stay in reality here and see what we can do before reaching checkpoint 2. Now a dribbling black card lecture would be really juicy. And we get no card at all on a whale account, god damn it. At least that gives us the chance to do revenue match. We're gonna keep the awakening. And we can get the tips up to move towards the 1.3 million tip goal that we need to reach to complete checkpoint 2, 260,000 tips. Nice amount. And again, nothing really good here. But I think I'm just gonna go with the black full shuttle run card. The imagery training card might have had better stats, but it's alright. We get the Unreal Gold skill, stay in awakening. And I think this is where we actually take the imagery training. 500 base intelligence. Without a lecture, we get 500% on it. The card level goes to level 2. I'd prefer having more levels on dribbling instead. Brother, how many... Mika, if you're watching this, how many cheers do you get a day? What the fuck? And I think as there's still a lot of dialogues around which are either coded wrongly or just coded stupidly that can remove awakening, we're just gonna make sure and take this black card to get ultra shuttle run to level 3. Yes. Oh, we kept awakening even. That is awesome. That's really perfect. We can finish off this phase with a special lecture exercise machine, getting that card level to level 2 as well. 600% on that nice card, getting around 7k worth of stats. Very, very nice. And now Aureo's starting to look like a really good all-around midfielder that he's supposed to be anyways. We're on 45,000 player value. Could have been much higher with some better RNG along the way, but I'm not gonna complain. Still quite the solid value. Scored all the 3 goals himself as well in the checkpoint match. Not that it changes anything. but it's still nice. We're already on the 2 million tip goal, which is also very awesome, because that means we can focus on getting stats now. Like exercise machine is must take. This one doesn't really matter, we're just gonna take the blue option and take the skill from it. And this, if I weren't on the tip goal already, I'd do a revenue match here, but since we already have 2 million, I'm gonna choose break instead. And hope, yes, with the bets we will go back to extreme. That is very, very nice. Right, she gives us his skill as well. Now this is a tough choice. Just the exercise machine has a lot more stats. So I think I actually want to take it. It also boosts us to card level 3. 300% is alright. Our RNG has improved throughout the run. That's also what card level is good for. I'm never quite sure if it actually does, but I feel like card level influences RNG as well. This is a great speed card. We could take the circuit training though, it gives more stats overall. I think we're just gonna take it for more stats. Stamina on a midfielder is also always nice to have. But I'd really like another dribbling Blackheart lecture, which we don't get. Instead we just get fully bullshitted. So we're just placing a revenue match here anyways. We want to stay in Awakening. We're on 55,000 player value, which actually is really not that high. But that's alright. I mean, that's what these kind of special lecture comps are for. Please keep in mind if the comps don't show immediate effect, as it does here right now. They're not meant to work right away. If you want comps that work right away, go full into match bonus, because it gives you a set amount of stats each turn anyways. But the way special lecture comps work are just, you need a lot of runs, but once they come in, once you get all those special lectures, with all those insane stats, you've seen it in the Gagamaru video. I think we got a 1400 mental imagery card. Or was it the Nagi video? I don't quite remember. I think it was the Nagi video. It's gonna be much more worth. Just like this kick card here. Great stats, even though it's only a level 1. No reason to not take it. 500%. Very tasty. I think that's right, she's gold skill as well. The ball is mine. As is now your gold skill. Thank you very much, Raichi. And I think we can't afford to not take the mental imagery card here. I'd really like to take the dribbling training, but the stat difference is too much in this stage of the game. I personally prefer to just go with stats. The unrecut scene boosts us back into extreme, and we're on 68k now as we go into the climax battle 2. Rio scoring 2 goals as well, right? She getting involved though. Nice one there. 2 more days to go. This video is actually quite long. I've just noticed I'd yapped a whole lot. I'm very sorry for that. I hope you can bear with that either way. You just picked up a few things here and there. And here I think we're gonna go with the Ultra Shuttle run to keep our condition on extreme. Also should have more stats, not quite sure. But keeping the condition on extreme for the last day can be nice if we do get a good card here. Which I'm really hoping we do. If we don't, it's just wasted anyways. Well, fuck me then. Just tell me I'm a son of a bitch. The exercise machine holds more value here, but I'm still gonna go with the dribbling training. We've neglected that long enough. 350%, not bad. And with an overall really good stat set, we go in to the last match on 73,000. I think we're gonna get to US rank with that either way. And that despite our RNG being a bit lackluster at the start, not getting a lot of preferred lectures, only 1 or 2 that had domains that above 500 sadly, which is especially with an account as good as the one from Mika, not really what you want. There's a lot of potential upwards, as will be in your runs, so if you use special electric comps, don't get discouraged by getting bad results once or twice, just keep trying. Overall, you can see Oreo with this comp has turned into a great all-rounding midfielder. With a lot of stamina, he'll be able to work a lot, his stat decrease will be relatively small compared to other units in the game, thanks to the amount of circuit training or muscle training, whatever you want to call it. In the run, he has nice physical, so he can definitely steal the ball. You can use him as a more defensively orientated midfielder, as with his speed he can cover the field nicely, both in offense and defense. He's gonna use his pass ult to bring the ball forward, which works especially well with direct shot strikers such as Nagi, or I guess Striker Isagi works, even though I'd personally not use him. Good amount of technical US rank there as well, so he can break through. US rank, as I said, 75,800. And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Can't even talk anymore, done too much yapping today. And see y'all in the very next video. Bye!